I want to talk about this because it's starting to be like it's even starting to come on down to like where my younger siblings and my nieces and nephews all are like trying to get Pokemon cards, and it's actually getting kind of tough out there. Not gonna lie.
This web's been speaking to me. I cannot quit watching Pokemon TCG degeneracy videos. The community is in an absolutely deplorable state right now, and I am addicted to it. I am mainlining these videos. They are.
I basically gave all my old Pokemon cards to my siblings and nephews and nieces. I got like nothing left. I still got my Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but that's about it. And my Magic the Gathering cards. I just got the Fallout Tannenbaum Steve, that's Bioshock. Madison Lee deck for Magic the Gathering Commander. And I got lucky. I got dog meat in it too. I don't know if it comes standard like that, but I was hoping to get the dog meat one. I couldn't find it. But then I saw the Madison Lee one. And I was like, oh sweet, I freaking love Madison Lee. The one that I really wanted was Mothman because that one's overpowered. But I couldn't source that one. So but I did get the Madison Lee one, and bam, dog meat was in it. Let's go, baby.
Watching the greasiest,
two commanders. Now I just need Mothman. I think I'll freaking like wreck.
Losers try and squeeze a couple of nickels out of children's lunch money by scamming, scalping, whatever low business practices they can think of for Pokemon cards. And a lot of times, they're not even actually scamming kids, they're scamming each other. Like, scalpers are just perpetually fighting each other. It's pandemonium out there, and every time a Pokemon vending machine gets restocked, you can bet your sweet Bippy there are going to be corpses lining that sidewalk, fucking slit throats out the wazoo. But not everyone in the...
You know, it starts to really put into perspective, like, the idea of, like, what would happen in, like, IRL, like, it's IRL Pokemon. What would happen in the Pokemon universe were it to be brought to the real world and like you would have these degenerates fighting over Pokemon? Like, can you imagine how many people would be trying to get into like the boss room for a legendary Pokemon? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, every person would be the villain in every single Pokemon movie, where they all are, like, hungrily trying to capture and enslave the legendary Pokemon.
The community is a scammer, obviously. And not
this
everyone
just proves
on
it to
Whatnot,
me.
the platform
really
we talked
does.
about a week or so ago, where people go there, they host their own auctions and sell cards and shit like that. Not everyone is on there scamming. There is a lot of them there, but not everyone. But today, we're gonna mix it up a little bit. I'm not going over a blatant scam. I'm going over a pathetic crash out. I don't know if this channel scams or anything.
Honestly, the pro move is just to go to your local small-time card shops and let them know if you're looking for anything in particular, and if they're able to source it, like, through their channels, eventually you might be able to get it, like, as a special order type of deal. If it's too rare, of course, you might have a lot of people, but I like to go to my really small-time mom-and-pop shops, and I tend to have a lot of luck through that, honestly.
Know anything about
especially if like it's like this really old lady that like she's a really old lady who's always been a card collector her whole life, so like for like baseball cards specifically, like Japanese baseball cards, and so like that turned into her whole like card collecting passion. And even though she doesn't play Yu-Gi-Oh, she understands and knows it like enough to the point where she like you can pretty much tell her like whatever the hell, she'll be like, listen, you pull it up on Amazon, you get like I have, because she has like a listing on Amazon for all of her card stuff. I'm giving away too much information. I don't want to give away my favorite card shop, but she even has a listing on Amazon, which you would just not expect out of her. And like all her prices, listing, everything is on there. If you want to know how much this card costs in her shop physically, you have to look it up on her Amazon shopping like cart or her store, and it'll be there, the price, and she'll be like, all right, that exact price, but no taxes, no shipping, no nothing. Just give me the if it says $24.99, $21.99, whatever, just give me the 21, give me the 24. You get me? Bam. Phenomenal. I love it.
Incredible
She's great.
crash outs that they've.
So I will say, the one good thing that came out of all of this BS is that it somehow got me back into just the entire vibe of card collecting, community looking, searching. You know, I think I even I was sending a text message to Chaos this morning about how I'm like, oh, there's gonna be a freaking what is it? It's a new Magic the Gathering card set. Damn it! Hold on, let me look it up. I literally texted this morning to him. Sorry, my face is gonna go away. They're making a Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering card set. That's what it is. I'll pull it up while he keeps talking.
do on the platform publicly
And
in front of
and
their
even though I
audience.
could order it now, I could probably go to the shop. I'm gonna be going to Anime Expo this year, so I'm probably gonna go and like look for it there. I want to get it there.
What do we do? What do we do? Tell me, what do we do?
Stop doing this.
Tell me, what do we do?
What do we do?
Tell them, what do we do?
We're talking.
I know, but what do we do? If I run anything, I lose money, Snowmy. How do I fucking do this?
Put an expensive pack on there.
Bro, okay, tell me so I can go get fucking $4 on a Stellar Crown?
Chat.
Because they don't want Stellar Crown?
Lock in. You guys.
I'm sorry. Could you explain what the context is here? What the hell? They sound so pissed off. What are they doing exactly?
Everyone is on there scamming. There is a lot of them there, but not everyone. But today
Dang, I might have to
we're gonna
reset my
mix it
camera.
up a little bit. I'm not
I think when I switched over to the text message, it like lagged it out. I know. I think we're good. It looks fine.
going over a blatant scam. I'm going over a pathetic crash out. I don't know if this channel scams or anything. I don't know anything about them other than their incredible crash outs that they frequently do on the platform publicly in front of their audience.
Oh, so there's just
What
one
do we do?
example
What
of
do we
many,
do?
basically. Okay.
Tell me, what do we do?
Stop doing this.
Tell me, what do we do?
Tell them to lock it in. We're just
Tell 'em, what do we do?
We're talking.
I know, but what do we do? If I run anything, I lose money, Snowmy. How do I fucking do this?
Put an expensive pack on there.
Bro, okay, tell me so I can go get fucking $4 on a Stellar Crown?
Chat.
Because they don't
Why
want
you guys
Stellar
gotta
Crown?
Lock in. You guys trying to lock in?
No, don't.
What, 51 Japanese?
Dude,
That's just so sad. Just out here
What?
groveling. Like, come on, guys. Let's lock in. Look, he's losing money. What are you guys doing? We gotta lock in. We have to support this guy. He's working real hard for you.
Oh, are they like? Is that what's happening? I was so confused on what the frick they were like arguing about. Is he trying to say like you gotta put like a better pack on offer? Listen, I'm not gonna like. I don't care how freaking cold it is, how rare this freaking pack is. Supposedly, I'm only giving you $3 for a freaking pack. $4 for a pack.
Look at all
Chill.
the blood, sweat, and tears he puts into gathering those Pokemon card packs.
All right, inflation, right? I'll give you $5 for a pack, but I'm not a single cent more.
You know how difficult it is?
And that's
to
only
scout
because I like
Pokemon
you,
packs?
like, and I want to
guys,
freaking
we
support
have
your
to
little mom
reward
and pop
this.
shop, right?
Can we get the bids going? Can we get some fucking bids in here?
But if I
Pat,
come in here with like a with like a $60, like with a $50 bill, I better get a freaking like I better get a box. I better get a box of packs. Are you kidding me? Oh hell nah!
Anybody?
Don't haggle me
guys,
on this.
remember when we had 18,000 people on TikTok and nobody was hating? It's fucking hilarious. It's actually crazy how when I have 60 people, you guys hate me. Crazy, bro. Insane.
Bro, you wanna know? I freaking want Tifa so bad. Let me see if there's a Tifa. Is there a Tifa? Oh, look at Sephiroth! Planet's Air. Ooh. Oh, that's that one Full Titus. I got that game for the PlayStation. Portable. Oh yeah, bro, it's sick. Where's Tifa? You know damn well everyone's gonna go crazy for Tifa. Woo! Aerith, okay. Damn! $27 for Aerith! Sorry.
Like, so funny.
How much for
bro.
Tifa?
This app is so toxic, bro. So fucking toxic, bro.
And you sound like a real ray of sunshine there, big guy. I've actually tuned into one of his auctions before just to see if I could catch a crash out live, like a little shiny Pokemon nugget for me to enjoy. But I didn't get blessed with that. Instead, I had him in like a fugue state after a lobotomy or something. So I didn't get to witness one live. But basically, he's all heated and bent out
Yo,
of shape.
Tifa.
His butt's all sore because he's talking about how on TikTok with 18,000
40 freaking
people
bucks for Tifa.
watching him, there was no one criticizing him. But on Whatnot, he only has 60 people that are in the chat bidding here, like participating. And
I
they're
want it.
giving him
I want
some
it so
shit.
bad.
Well, far be it for me to question the
Hey, chat, if I put that on, if I had, I think I made a throne at some point. If I put that on a throne, will you buy that for me?
master here, but on TikTok, those aren't real viewers. Those those numbers mean nothing.
It's like those people that have like multiple accounts that just keep buying the same character just to support, even though they don't need the character. It's like, let me get a copy. What the freak?
You could have 18,000 people there.
Yo,
and
buy
there's
me a
probably, like,
Tifa
4
just to show
people chatting,
support.
I would
For
imagine.
Tifa.
Those are people there just like idly scrolling and they somehow landed on you. That is the worst metric to gauge anything by ever. The reason no one was insulting you there and shooting spitballs is because they weren't even looking at you. They weren't even watching the stream. That 18,000 number, you can just throw that in the trash. The 60 people here are active, and they weren't liking this.
Comment about saving $2, bro. You need to save $2, bro? Holy shit. Wrong hobby.
Wrong hobby.
Wrong hobby, bro. No wonder you're on here for free packs. Holy shit. I'm gonna lose my mind over this shit, chat. The fact that I can't run like what I want to run right now is crazy.
If you're a broke boy, just say it. Is this really gonna be the best way to sell more packs? Is to just berate the people who are currently in there? Like these people who are live stream like watching are basically as if it's like a customer in the shop, right?
Because you guys don't fuck with it. It's insane. 151 prismatic, T-Fest, everything. Crazy, bro.
Imagine saying that without an iota of shame. You want to save $2? Wrong hobby. This is a man's hobby. This is Pokemon.
This is big boy time.
Men, I've had to jerk off in the public bathrooms near the glory holes in order to secure some fucking prismatic evolution packs. You haven't struggled like I've struggled. Dudes,
I had to wait outside Walmart for 24 hours before they opened.
out here talking wacky like he's the Tony Soprano of Pokemon ripping and shipping. It's so cringe, man. Look in the mirror. You are ripping Pokemon packs on Whatnot, and he's gonna have this kind of fucking stink about someone who's rightfully trying to save some money on this hobby, which is pretty much impossible because of fucking losers like this guy.
Yeah, I feel like that's the whole point, right? You go to these places to try to get a deal because everyone's overcharging. Like, imagine getting mad at the customer for trying to get the best deal.
Dominating it by controlling all of the supply. So then people are getting desperate enough to go on Whatnot for streams like this and bid on packs that have a very good chance of being tampered with in the first place, by the way. There are so many scammers on there, so much resealing, so much weighing, so much dog shit.
You guys understand that? If I charge 19, I get back 17. I make $2, and that is literally this transparency that you guys deserve. You know what I mean? When I sell it for 9, and I paid the 15, and then I get back 7, I lose $7.50. Brian, I don't need to lie, bro. I do this fucking every night, little boy. Okay? I don't need to lie. I do this every night. Why would I bitch if I got it anything lower? And why would I put my right hand to God? Just fucking think.
Oh, okay, he called on the ultimate authority. Okay, he put his right hand to God
For a second, little boy.
on this
He
Pokemon
says that
pack.
to people a lot, calling them little boys. The way he says that is just like skin crawling. It's so fucking peculiar. But I mean, checkmate. Why would he put his right hand to God? He's got you there. He put you in the scholar's mate position there. He's telling the truth, clearly. We have to take him at his word.
Judge, can I get a judge? It's JC. It's my boy JC. Hey, yo, Jesus, what's up? Like, you see this?
Seems like a
You see this
trustworthy
nonsense?
enough guy.
You see what they're trying to
He
say about
seems,
me?
you know, sane. No screws loose there in that noodle.
You ain't even got money to swipe. Shut up. Like, fuck. He ain't got no money. You ain't even got money. Let's go.
The way he said that sounded almost identical to Wes Watson if he was hitting puberty. Like, that was the exact same inflection and everything there. And the same exact attitude as well. Something I find fascinating, though, is some of the comments in the chat saying he has no reason to lie, or just calling anyone that's talking about him negatively a hater, as opposed to, like, talking about, like, the criticism or whatever. I find that so interesting. He has every reason in the world to lie. What do you mean he has no reason to? Wait, you expect him to be like, yeah, actually...
I mean, there's really only one good reason, or well, not even good reason, right? But there's only one reason you need to lie, and that's money.
make like $10 off of you goobers every single night on every single pack that I sell. You overpay for everything I put in your face. All of you are overpaying. You are my little pay piggies. You are Play-Doh in the palm of my hands, and I work you for my financial gain. You think he's just going to say that? No. He's obviously going to try and make it seem like he's doing you a favor, like, look, I'm such a martyr. I'm such a noble, good guy. I'm trying to give Pokemon power to the people here. I'm losing this money on these packs at this price. But I do it for the love of the game. It's just mind-boggling to me that someone with a straight face would actually type that he has no reason to lie. That is, like, delusional to a disgusting degree. Now, I'm not saying he is lying. Maybe he is telling the truth. I have no way of knowing. But he
You think that's like his mom or something on the chat?
has every incentive in the world to be dishonest with his pricing here and what he takes home on what price and this and that.
Whitewash. I'm not. And that's the reason
Little
that
Timmy.
the market is 20 or more for these packs. You know what it does? Is distribution says who has more money, that's it. Who has more money, we bid on these cases because that's how you get allocated 10, 20, 30 cases a week. I've been doing this for 5 years. 4 years and like 8 months or whatever the fuck it is. November it's 5 years. So you guys are not gonna tell me, oh, like you sound like literally a little child in my chat.
You've been doing this for almost 5 years, but from the sound of things,
I don't know if that's how that works. I think you just order it, don't you? Don't you just have to like make a business account with Konami or whoever like sells like the wholesaler like or whatever the frick for these cards and then go from there?
you're always losing money on it. Sounds like you're pretty shit at it. Or the business itself of Pokemon scalping isn't a great business in the first place. But perhaps that's just a take from someone on the crack pipe. Who could possibly besmirch the good name of...
I mean, I speak, of course, in terms of like a store that buys cards and sells cards, not like a scalper, right? At that point, it's like
Pokemon scalping? No, that surely can't be the problem.
Need new distro? I live in Los Angeles, big dog. If you think you a heavy hitter, go ahead and supply me with a better distro then. How about that? I live in Los Angeles, my boy. You know there's people that got millions and millions and millions of dollars to weekly re-up, right? These dudes go restock millions and millions of dollars. $2, $3, $4, $5, $10 million a week. Okay? Now, I'm in a six-figure club, but I'm not sitting there doing millions of dollars up, so I can't negotiate those prices like that. Chat. I have literally been doing this for 4 years. That's why it's so frustrating when you guys say like random shit like, hit me up, bro. Hit me up like you're some fucking saint, like you're gonna be able to do it better.
This part I found pretty interesting because the guy that he's rimming out right now wasn't even like being mean or criticizing him. He just said that you need new distro, meaning you need something a little bit better here for your business. And the guy's like, what the fuck did you just say to me? And now he's just flipping out about it. Because
even
with all
offered
of
to
these
help.
meltdowns, like the constant crashing
He
out
didn't
from this guy, it
respond to
doesn't
that.
sound like things are just going swimmingly. It doesn't sound like this is like a very great, healthy endeavor for him. So this dude is just saying like, maybe something needs to change here. And he's just going ballistic about it.
All right, chat, lock in. We got Prizzy up on the screen. Yeah, I'm not losing money for you guys. Y'all don't even fucking care about me, so fuck that. Y'all don't give a shit about me. The fuck am I gonna give you a deal for, bro? If you did, you would cover the difference. You know you know what you gotta do. That's actually sickening, bro. I'm not even a cat, bro. Thank you, Teddy. Teddy's a fucking G, bro. That's why.
He finally gets out of the wambulance here and does a pack sale, which someone named Teddy wins. He gets absolute trash in it, and then still tips $10.
I didn't recognize the Pokemon. What the frick was it?
I'm still a little confused on exactly how Whatnot works. So I think he paid the money for the pack, and then after it got ripped, he saw that he got actual nothing, and then still tipped this guy $10 for the service.
Why? Huh? At that point, just go buy them yourself. What the frick?
Fucking him in the face. That is pathetic. Especially after this man's rambling and ranting about his, like, fucking bleeding heart routine. Play the sad violin for all the money he doesn't make through scalping Pokemon packs. This guy still tips him. He lets this guy guilt trip him to give him more money. That's crazy to me. He even unapologetically says that they don't care about him. Oh my god. And that it's sickening that they don't care about him or whatever. Like, I just can't imagine buying a pack from...
You know what kind of attitude that gives me? That gives me classic infomercial like jewelry, like trying to sell you like fake jewelry on at like in the middle of the night type of vibes.
From this guy. Like, even if
those
he's
like
not
scam
scamming,
salesmen,
and even if he's giving like a great price, spoiler alert, he's really not. But even if he was, his attitude, I couldn't imagine doing business with him. Anyway, though, I won't bother showing other crash outs. They're all pretty similar to these two here. So that's really about it. So, yeah.
They're really getting like
Call me Charlotte.
aggro about it. It's getting wild, and it's like these are the same people that are out there waiting at Walmart. I don't know if this guy specifically, right? But in general, these are the same people that are out there in Walmart waiting to freaking scalp the Pokemon packs. and then getting into like potentially physical altercations at times. Freaking wild. Alright, Monos, I'm gonna go ahead and link the video on the Discord. Please go drop a like, go drop a sub, all that good stuff. Check them out. Ayoo, Monodachis! Thank you so much for watching this video. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You can also find links to the videos that we reacted to today down in the description below, along with my Oshi marks. I'll see you in the next video, Monos. Goodbye, and thank you so much for swinging by. Salut!